On June 15th, 2021, little 5-year-old Summer Wells went missing, last seen, allegedly, at her family's home in Tennessee. If you listen to my early readings that were put up just weeks after the disappearance, I talked about a person that was later commonly recognized as the Darren character. Now, the reason he's called that is because I didn't see his face. Other than believing he has brunette hair and that he seems to be a little different socioeconomically than the family, he has more money, dresses in more like a Friday casual, and had brunette hair. Other than that, I could not recognize him. Okay, because at the final thing that happened to Summer, he was there. And when I noticed that and I tried to move closer to see him, my spirit guides blocked the view. They put a black and white picture of Darren Stevens in there. Why? Good guess is mine. It's probably a clue of some sort. I just don't know what. And I cannot recognize this person. However, there may be clues because in this reading that I wasn't actually even aware that I did on September 2nd in 2021, I talk about this situation at the candy shop for 3 full minutes, and then I felt like if they could have went there and got the surveillance camera, they could have just solved this right away because he was there. He bought Summer an ice cream or a milkshake, something along those lines, and then he went and bought her a bag of candy, and he sat down with the family. So he wanted to get so Summer wasn't like really afraid of him when the event happened. So here, have a listen to this and let me know what you think. And if you want to listen to the reading in its entirety, it is on Patreon. My readings in looking for missing persons and unsolved homicides need to be very detailed and graphic, and so that law enforcement and other investigators and searchers can get the information they need to try to help resolve the case. And that is why I do what I do. So if that is going to bother you, then please go ahead and leave now. All right, other than that, here's a clip. Nicole? Okay, I'm ready for more information. I'm seeing where you get, it's like a homemade milkshake place. And then I'm seeing a candy cane colored straw again. So the candy cane, like, remember the candy shop at I feel like saying Kingsborough, which is interesting because I think it's Kingsport and something borough, but whatever. Oh, there's like these different places. Okay, so they're blending. But the other place, anyways, where the candy store is. Because say I've seen the milkshake. It's a homemade milkshake where, you know, where they serve it in a nice cold old-fashioned glass and has a little whipped cream on it. Yeah, I got chills. I see Summer has a milkshake there. I feel like, I mean, they talk there. Like, this person who's doing this might sit down at the table with them there even. Just trying to get a feel for her or make her think that he's a decent person, you know, so that she won't be scared if and when. I feel like he goes up and buys her like a little bag of candy. It's in clear cellophane, so she likes that. I don't know why it's holding in front of my face like there's one piece of licorice, one little egg-shaped thing. There's not a whole lot of candy, but it's enough for some kids that like you. And I feel like that the guy who's doing this is that Darren character. Darren from Bewitched. They don't show me the actual face of the person, and I think that's just for my own protection. But, you know, these things always make you wonder if on surveillance camera that they would see this person with that family.